Oh, my brother's keeper. How are you doing? You coming in? I want you to come in here and witness this. You got to come in. You got to come on the show before I show you anything. Instead of like hiding behind a keyboard. No? You just don't want to come in? Is that what it is? I mean, the link's in chat, dude. The poll is all for you. Uh, are you a coward or are you going to come in? You know, you got to run, trim this out and put it on your stream or whatever, or hand it out to McToon, Drunk Debunk, whoever you like go to. So not quickly. It's going to take probably about 10, 20 minutes to go through the video. 36 miles is a long distance with no curvature. I know. Break out your curve calculator with the terrestrial refraction attached to it, too. But we see way too far. Let's see. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, taboo conspiracy. How to fake curvature. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Someone's praying, Lord, kumbaya. All right. Let's start off with three of them. I'll be pulling up a lot of observations if you want to know. And they have measurements and curve calculators with it. Are you coming up or not? There's a Restream link pinned at the bottom of the page. If you look at it, you can come talk to me instead of like sit behind a keyboard. And we'll go through these observations. Yeah. And the distances they're covering too. Come on. No? Okay. Tell me that level curves right quick too while you're at it. We'll go with consensus. That's the best way to end a debate, you know. And maybe we'll measure perpendicular to gravity. That would be even cooler. An acceleration rate, we'll measure to it. Here.
Hello, everyone.
Ta-da.
I have a couple of days off for Christmas, and so I wanted to share with you another awesome flat Earth observation. This one comes from our engineer friend Pablo's dog. You can find the original video here.
Shout out to Pablo's dog. Let's see, somebody's coming in. Hey, Lord Racer. Come on, my brother's keeper. I heard somebody try knocking at the door. No? Oh, okay. You gonna run away? Eh. I thought so. Oh, I got plenty, dude. You want to keep watching? You're not shocked? I've got hundreds of these, dude, where you're supposed to be curving away, and I don't see any measurements of curving neither. We'll break out a theodolite, level it first. No? Okay. Not coming in.
His work a few times on my channel, including here and here.
Well, look, there's
all the links will be in the description. You can see right from the beginning from Pablo's dog's video just how clear it is with very little refraction for at least the first 20 miles. Of course, when it's very clear like this with calm water and little refraction, that's when the globe trolls say the curvature hill blocking all of these objects disappeared, leaving everything else unaffected. It's utter nonsense, but it's all they have. It must be hard to be a globe troll.
It must.
Here's the camera location at the University of California, Santa Barbara, parking lot 6.
45.
The coordinates are listed as well.
Elevation.
The camera is approximately 45 feet above the ocean water.
There's a measurement.
I like the whole video, but there are just a few things that I want to examine today. First, I want to look at this point here that is on Mesa Beach. It's only 6.5 miles away from the camera, but because of this cliff right here, it's very helpful for lining up some of the other distant objects that we see.
Distant objects.
This is what Mesa Beach looks like on the video.
There's a highway across the road.
The first thing we're going to see is traffic along the highway above Mesa Beach and to the right of it. Let's listen to a little bit of the video.
You can see the truck there on the 101 heading south. So you're seeing right down to the basically the water line. That's like 20 feet above the water down there along that area. That's pretty cool. Here comes another one up up this way.
I'm just going to get a quick observation right quick, guys. I got to go back to sleep. I got to go to work in about 4 hours. So.
Based on that alignment, the traffic along the highway has to be at least 22.7 miles away from the camera. According to Google Earth, the elevation along the highway there is around 20 feet.
Ooh.
Based on the globe math, 141 feet should be hidden. Obviously, all that traffic should be well hidden behind the supposed Earth bulge. Yes, this footage should be impossible. Pablo's dog also pans the camera to the right, and you can still see the traffic, even up to a distance of maybe 25 miles. All impossible under the globe, and it's not even close. But let's move on. This is the Hogan Oil platform. It's the furthest of the 7 platforms you'll see in the video. According to Google Earth, Hogan platform was 17.8 miles away from the camera. At that distance, under the globe, the horizon should be closer than a mere 8.2 miles, and 62 feet should be hidden behind the curvature. What I like about this observation is the fact that you can see water behind the platform, meaning there is absolutely zero curvature and the footage is very clear. Let's move to the last target, which is the Mandalay Generating Station. According to Google Earth, the Mandalay Generating Station was 36.6 miles away from the camera. The station has a base elevation of around 15 feet. This is what it looks like from the beach from a slightly different angle. The stack here is 214 feet tall. Combined with the elevation, the very top of the stack should be around 229 feet off the water. According to the globe math, at that distance and observation height, a huge 537 feet or 164 meters should be hidden below the globe Earth horizon.
Another measurement.
Here's another online calculator confirming the same. Let's watch a small clip from the video.
Oh, there you go. There's platform A. And then on the right there is Mandalay Power Generating Station there in Oxnard. It's between Ventura Harbor and Channel Islands Harbor. Wiggle all around here. Let me see if I can get closer.
This video evidence is simply not possible under the globe. Flat Earth has been confirmed again. Thanks for watching.
Well, thanks, Pablo. Should we go through some more videos, dude? Did you run away? The link is in the chat. You can come in. We can talk about these observations live in front of an audience. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to. I understand. Let's go back to Pablo. All right, but let's go back to Taboo. He's got a few more observations here you can take a look at if you want to. Tons of them. How about some lasers then we got flat landers in here. I think somewhere it's 36 miles too with their observation. We got another Mirage here. You want to look at that? 830-mile world record. I think that's a radar proof. We could look at that.
Hello, everyone. I first wanted to thank Scott from Israel for sharing this information with me. I hope you find this evidence as exciting and compelling as I do. In short, this is another world record proof of the flat Earth. This evidence alone ends the globe. The world record comes from this website called The Things Network. I'll have a link in the description. As the title states, this was a LoRa radio transmission at a whopping distance of 830 miles or 1,300.
Hey, Brian. Thanks, man. Thanks for the Canadian. I appreciate it, Brian. Dude, pure character flying in the air with a red cape. and a smile. Are you talking about Superman, Brian? Well, yeah. There's a guy flying around the earth right now. He's going backwards to push time around. Thanks for the super chat, dude. Cool. I can't collect them yet. I gotta get everything set up. That was awesome. Thanks. He's not. Neither one of these wankers are going to come in.
36 kilometers. For those who do not know, LoRa is actually becoming a very important method of communication, and it also has tremendous potential for long-distance flat Earth testing. Here's a quick video clip describing what LoRa is.
LoRa stands for long range, and it's a relatively new communication standard targeting low power, long range, low bitrate communication. So it's really finding applications in Internet of Things, remote sensors, anything that requires low power consumption and a moderate to low bandwidth.
LoRa is in the ultra high frequency UHF radio bandwidth, between 860 to 930 megahertz. It is important to note that UHF does not, even allegedly, bend with the curvature of the Earth. In fact, according to this website, LoRa is line of sight. According to the article, LoRa's range depends on radio line of sight. Radio waves in the 400 to 900 megahertz range may pass through some obstructions, depending on their composition, but will be absorbed or reflected otherwise. This means that the signal can potentially reach as far as the horizon, as long as there are no physical barriers to block it. In other words, LoRa communications end at the alleged globe geometric horizon.
No way.
But this world record LoRa communication was at...
Paul, I don't make any money even with the super chats, man. I spend more money on my internet in a month than I've gotten from anything from YouTube. Yeah, I do this for the money.
At a distance...
Oh, crap. Why'd I do that?
Of 830 miles. What makes this even more remarkable is that the LoRaWAN trackers were placed on a fishing boat and a buoy.
Ooh.
Here are the pictures. This world record communication occurred at almost sea level. Assuming an observer height of 20 feet, that gives us a globe target hidden height of 448,550 feet, or 85 miles. At only 20 feet, the signal from the boat should have been blocked by the supposed Earth's bulge at around 5.5 miles. There is only one reasonable conclusion. The Earth has no curvature.
That's sad.
The Earth is flat. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Ben. Do a good job. I love you so much. I did provide measurements, didn't I? All right, there you guys go. The guy that was talking so much crap, he's gone, I guess. But my brother's keeper, this guy, I had nothing. Yeah, it wasn't me. I didn't do these observations, man. Other people that are like just thinking about stuff, like we should be able to see that far. Radar shouldn't travel that far, or radio waves shouldn't travel that straight for that long of a distance. 830 miles is a long way without accounting for any curvature. But, they got some kind of debunking problem. Yeah. I wish I could make money at doing this. I think Nathan has problems making money, enough money to even keep his channel going. I know how YouTube is. I got to get my AdSense straightened out. I'm waiting for them to send me a code or something, and I got to finish doing some paperwork out to collect any of the super chats I've gotten. And all I've got is like $20 in super chats, or with that 10, and they're like 30 maybe. Wow. And then nowadays, $30 barely buys me enough gas to get to work. But I do work for my money. And GoFundMe, they took out almost $1,000 out of my Antarctica thing. I have like $3,600 in there for the GoFundMe. Let's see if there's any more good observations that we can run across. They say we don't have any, so any measurements to go with those observations. There's tons of them. Let's stick with Ben for a bit. Well, there's another one for 515 miles. Now those miles are linear, flat over distance. There's 157 miles. That's a drop over distance. We'll see if we get more something down to sea level again. $16 miles mirror test. Well, explaining waves and swells, how they hide the bottom of boats. Yeah, that's foreshortening and a lens effect. Yeah. We could do Dr. John D. Yeah, 2 years ago. I own doctors that don't own it, but I've had this black swan for a long time. I think Dr. John explains his observation quite well. It's a great one. Wow, that's pretty high. I'm paying, they're up to like $4.15 gallon wise here. It's going to go up the longer they prolong this Iran thing. Jeez. And from what I understand, I think they're bringing the other aircraft carrier closer and closer to Iran. So they got 3 aircraft carriers. They're probably getting ready to do sorties of bombing runs. How long is Dr. John's thing? That's like 40 minutes worth of stuff. Yeah. Here, I'll just post the link for this one in chat. If you haven't ever seen Dr. John D here, man, he goes quite into detail, especially into the theory of what the globe is and why it curves, though. Let's see if we can find a different one. Something shorter. I'm going to get back to sleep. I got to be at work at like 11 o'clock, and it's almost 8 now. And I got to go take a shower and clean my ass up. There's a 22 should be hidden in this video. Let's see what this is. I've probably seen it.
On January 16th, 2021, a group of flat earthers went out with lasers to the Great Salt Lake to scientifically determine whether a large body of water curves at the rate of 8 inches per mile squared, as required by the globe model, or whether large bodies of water at rest are indeed flat. 2 sites were chosen. One group was located at the corner of Antelope Island at these coordinates. The other group was located at the south side of the Great Salt Lake at these coordinates. The total distance between the 2 points was 21 miles. The globe model predicts that at a distance of 21 miles at 8 inches per mile squared, 21 times 8 inches divided by 12, you get a curvature drop of 294 feet.
It's another measurement.
You can verify the same amount with several online calculators, including this one and this one. But to determine how much should be hidden behind the Earth's bulge, you must include the laser height of 5 feet. Accordingly, under the globe, either observer would have to be on a tower 222 feet high, like this one, standing on top of the beacon at the very top to see the bright source of the laser 21 miles away if we lived on a globe. Shockingly,
it cost me like $50 to fill up the Juke yesterday. Yeah. That'll last me about a week.
Bright sources of the laser were seen by both groups at both sides of the lake at approximately 5 feet above the water. the flat Earth was confirmed and filmed by both parties.
Did somebody trying to come in? I keep getting an alert like somebody's trying to come in. They're trying. Either the trolls are hitting the button just to annoy me or something. I'll do one more observation. Let's see if we got a decent one. It's got 5,000 views on it. Nice. I like Jay Toll in there. Blue Origins on a flat Earth. Yeah. There's a Canadian black swan. There you go. Since all you Canadians are in the audience.
Today, I wanted to quickly share with everyone a new, remarkable black swan proof of the flat Earth. This evidence comes from the YouTube channel Heath Carmody. I'll have a link in the description where you can visit his channel and subscribe.
Good guy.
Heath has been making these long-distance observations for 2 years now. If the Earth were a sphere with a radius of 3,959 miles, as the official model claims, then the distance to the globe horizon would be calculated by taking the square root of the observer's height in feet and multiplying by 1.22. That's the maximum distance to the globe horizon, which could be further reduced by inferior miraging, atmospheric distortion, opacity, waves, swells, and other objects.
Especially over water.
However, the quandary for the globe propagandists is that if they deny this globe mathematical fact, then they deny the globe model itself. With respect to the flat Earth, the black swan refers to any observation of the visible horizon beyond the mathematical globe distance to the horizon. But the black swan is not rare. In fact, if you're patient and depending on weather conditions, you can see the black swan evidence on a near daily basis.
A shout out to BSL.
Heath Carmody's many observations prove the same. In this case, the observation was conducted at Shelter Bay in British Columbia, Canada. The first observed peninsula was 1.4 miles away. The second observed peninsula was 7.3 miles away, and the landmass beyond was 13.8 miles away.
That's a good way.
The observer brought his camera down to just 3 inches off the water.
Wow.
Using our simple formula of 1.22 times the square root of the observer's height in feet, we get 0.6 miles distance to the globe geometric horizon. That's the same result found on this website, here, and here. That means the globe horizon would need to be closer than 0.6 miles, and that's less than halfway to the first peninsula. Absolutely no horizon or calm water should be visible beyond that point if the globe were real. Here's Heath's video evidence filmed from just 3 inches. Now, this is approximately where the globe horizon should be, less than halfway to the first peninsula. If you've ever been out to a lake, ocean, or salt flats with binoculars or a telescope, you must already see the problem. The globe does not match observable reality. It's not even close. Here's the 1.4 mile peninsula. Here's the 7.3 mile peninsula. And this landmass beyond was 13.8 miles away. What's this between the 7.3 mile peninsula and the further landmass? Obviously, the horizon extends all the way to even 13.8 miles. There is no curvature whatsoever, which matches all of the other many observations I have shared on my channel. No curvature at 13.8 miles means no curvature anywhere.
It's 13
and I'll keep sharing these proofs of the flat Earth from all around the world until everyone finally gets it. For me, it is still shocking and frightening the immense level of lies we've been indoctrinated with, we've been lied to big time about everything. And this is why I fight for the flat earth, because it's not a matter of opinion. It doesn't matter what your politics are or what your faith is. Flat earth is observable. It's testable. It's repeatable. It's actual science that everyone can understand and perform regardless of your background. I believe flat earth is the path to ending our tyranny. And if you feel the same way, please share these proofs with everyone. Thank you.
Well, thanks, everybody. I'm going to get some rest. I'll do a decent stream this week. We'll cover some more Artemis stuff. I want to go through Sandy's pictures she's got on her Flickr. It's going to be fun. All right. I'll see you guys later. I got to get some rest and get to work. And I should play it with a song. Why not? I like Mastodon. We'll do this one. Nah. Find another one. I think a couple of them may be flat earthers or used to be. They know about it. Most people do. A lot of people, they don't want to talk about it. Oh, they're crazy. Yeah. I'm sick of it all. I could play them. Ending tyranny. We'll do a DNC. That was a good statement. True. Shout out to Juno. It's his favorite song. Bye, guys. I'll check you on the flip side. I'm sick of it all, that is. Man's a true fan.
This serves as our protection. Long live the Constitution. DNC, 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 DNC. I'll always be a threat to an unjust government. We should always be a threat to the highest power. Liberty or death. I live life a simple man. Try existing in peace, but you're always gunning for me. Now can't you see that I don't buy into your game? I'm willing to play, I'll stand against all of the lies. Yeah, I'll defy liberty or death. DNC, DNC, DNC.
Disappointing.